Hey friends! I hope you're doing all well and welcome to my updated happiness boosting evening routine. So work is done for today and now I start my routine by making a family dinner for me and my family. So first thing, we are going to go out now to harvest some bear's garlic and some other herbs for the dinner. Wild bear's garlic is growing on a river island in the river next to our house. When I walked to the bear's garlic place, I met our neighbor's dog, who was having his daily river bath. He's so cute. Bear's garlic mostly grows in moist places in the shadow. So the river island is the perfect location. Its harvest season is super short. It's only a few weeks in April, because when the leaves get too big and it starts blooming, it is over. You can see that the leaves were already quite tall, so I tried to select some smaller ones. Bear's garlic tastes and smells wonderfully like garlic. Garlic plants in general have detoxifying and antibacterial properties. They're great for your digestive system and your gut health. So definitely include them into your diet. Harvesting fresh, leafy bear's garlic is indeed a wonderful thing. But if you don't have access to it or it's not in season, which is basically the most of the year, you can also take fresh, regular garlic. And you get kind of the same health and taste benefits. If you pick fresh bear's garlic, please be super careful and ask an experienced person for help, because it can easily be mistaken by the deadly, poisonous lily of the valley. I also foraged some other herbs and wild herbs in the garden. If you have a garden, it's just a perfect place to cultivate wild herbs. Because you know that they're not polluted by fertilizers, poop or emissions there. Also, you provide foods for insects, as many of the wild herbs bloom wonderfully. If you don't have a garden, harvest your wild herbs far away from streets and agricultural fields. This day I took the leaves and flowers of the dandelion. The smaller leaves are the perfect booster for your liver and kidneys in spring, as they contain lots of bitter substances that help detoxify. Modern cultivated herbs and veggies usually miss these bitter substances. They are originally bred from these wild herbs and wild veggies. But as modern humans don't like bitter that much, the bitter substances got lost more and more through cultivation. But they are super healthy and super important, so definitely check out wild herbs. You really don't need many dandelion leaves. I took a good handful of them for 3 persons. They are very powerful. Daisies are also edible. You can take the flowers or even the buds. The buds taste great, a little bit like nuts. Dandelions and daisies contain many mineral, vitamins and secondary plant compounds. You should always wash your wild herbs very well. I already prepared a potato salad in the afternoon. How do you prefer it? With mayonnaise or vinegar and oil? That topic always gets South and North Germans emotional, because the North Germans do it with mayonnaise and we South Germans with vinegar and oil. So I included most of the herbs into the potato salad and the bear's garlic into my veggie stir fry. So this is the ready dinner. We've got our wild herbs, potato, cucumber salad. And here is some tempeh. If you don't know it, it is one of the highest plant-based protein sources. So it's fermented soybean. And we've got it actually in our region, the manufacturer where they produce it. And also we've got our aubergine and paprika, pepper, and our bear's garlic. It's so wonderfully calm here. I am on my daily evening walk through the forest now. I think there's nothing more beautiful than a really, really fresh spring forest.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
So now that I'm home again, the first thing I'm gonna do is switching off my phone, because in the evening I have the feeling that it's not that great for me when I consume too much fast-paced content. If I want to watch something, I'm gravitating more towards a Netflix series or a film, or I even read a book, because this slower paced content is more relaxing, I think. I just have the feeling when I watch YouTube videos or shorts, my brain is occupied too much processing all of that, because you watch one after another and it's always something different. So it's just too much in the evening, I think. And I'm not doing it every day. I have to say, I'm not as strong as now every day, but I really try to, because I think it's better for me. I feel that it's better for me. And today, as I'm at my parents', actually, I decided to take a wonderful bath. They have a very wonderful big bathtub, and I have one in my flat, but it's very small and my legs don't fit in. So I'm always doing it when I'm here and in the mood for a hot bath.
You say, take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
On some evenings, especially when I didn't go on a nature walk or did a workout before dinner, I do some yoga before bed to stretch and wind down. As much as I love all these activities I'm showing you here and find them super helpful for a happy evening, I also want to point out that I don't do all of this every evening. Sometimes I just feel like laying on the couch with a blanket and watching a Netflix show. Or sometimes I simply don't have the time. But I find it important to show you all my hacks and tips for a health and happiness boosting evening routine in this video, so you can take inspiration from it. I just wanna say, don't stress with it. This shouldn't stress you at all. It should relax you and make you feel good. So I'm very relaxed in bed now. And what I usually do there before I sleep is to read something. At the moment I'm reading this book. Can you see it? It is a book about nutrition and diet from Cast. It is very interesting, very scientific. He examines a lot of studies about health, healthy diet, a topic I'm very passionate about, as you know now. And I just find it really interesting. Big recommendation. I'm gonna link it for you. And I also read books like this one for my studies. It's good old German literature. And the last thing I do every day. So this, besides the healthy dinner, is the only thing that is a everyday thing too, that I really do daily. And it is a very short gratitude meditation. So normally the lights are already switched off and the window is open. I listen a little bit to the nature sounds and then I just think about the day, what I'm grateful for this day and in my life in general. There was a very interesting study performed by Robert Emmons and Michael McCullough. I'm not sure if I pronounce his name right, but you can see yourself. I'm gonna also link this study in the description box. They performed an experiment with 3 groups for 9 weeks. One group should daily journal what they're grateful for. A gratitude list basically in their journal. The second group should write down neutral life events, what happened during the day. So it doesn't have to be good or bad. And the third group should write down difficult situations and bad situations. So more focused on the negative. The results of the study are just breathtaking. The gratitude group was so different compared to the other groups. They felt better about their lives as a whole, and they were also much more optimistic about the future and about everything. They had fewer physical complaints than the other groups, so their physical health was better, or at least they thought it was better. And also they significantly spent more time exercising. So they were more motivated than the others to do something for their health and actually did it. So you can see how powerful gratitude is with this study. I can say from my experience that when I do these gratitude meditations every day, I'm mentally in a better place. And I also think that I'm more successful in life in general. Because I'm more optimistic, I am happier. I think people are more willing to help and support friendly people, optimistic people, people that are content with their lives. People are just drawn to this kind of energy. So it's really worth it to try. I promise you so. Now I'm gonna do it with you just for an example so you know how I exactly do it. I normally don't say it out loud, I just think it in my head, but maybe it's also great to say it loud. So today I am grateful for the wonderful, lovely, delicious dinner and that there was still bear's garlic. I am grateful for the moment in the river with our neighbor's dog. It was just so adorable. And also in general that we have this river next to our house. I am so grateful for that. It is so nice. It creates such a wonderful ambience with the water sounds, and I am grateful for my childhood in this place. It was wonderful to play in the river and in the fields around. I am super grateful for the taste of the herbs and the bear's garlic, and that nature is blooming again. That it is spring. It's spring, guys. I am very grateful for my family and that they are so wonderfully kind and supportive and just lovely people. And I'm grateful for our cat. I love her. This very cute fur ball. I am very grateful that I have the opportunity and the possibilities to do YouTube videos. I'm grateful that I can express my creativity that way. And I am very grateful that you spend time with me here and support me. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for the wonderful evening atmosphere in the forest today, that it went very well operating my drone. I'm always grateful when she comes back and not dies somewhere. I'm very afraid of that. So I'm grateful that everything worked well. You see, I could go on and on and on about the things I am grateful for. So you see how I do it, and you can do that too. There is always something you can be grateful for. And when you already live life as if you are very fulfilled and you have everything you need, then it can't be bad. So it's actually a very comforting and good state to be in. And one thing, if you're in a relationship or live with other people you feel very comfortable with, you can also do this as a couple or friends or family exercise. So I sometimes do it with my boyfriend. I ask him what he was grateful for this day, and then we share our different things. It's just wonderful and inspiring, and it connects you with the people you love in a very, very positive, uplifting, creative way. I hope I could inspire you with my evening routine for more happiness. And I wish you a very happy and beautiful week. And now I have to sleep. So see you soon, friends.